thought it was over. Nah. What should we do next? I was thinking of giving another shot at that Wolverine mask.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the day's today.
What? You think I'm joking? Just look at how long this video is. Yeah! Does it look like I'm joking? So, the suit. What are we working with? Everything begins with the mask. Then the forearms. Then the gloves. Those are the things that I'm going to refurbish for this video. I have the boots and custom already, so we don't have to worry about that. I'll stick to bulking up in the meantime as well. And that he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Caliente. Stop it. He has risen. Anyways. Alright. So before we go any further, I just want to apologize in advance because as you can probably tell, there's a huge echo in the room. So yeah, you're just gonna have to bear with me on that. Anyways, let's talk about the forearms. Take a look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. This is what I ended up going with in the end with my costume. But how did we get here, you may be asking? Well, first, we must take a trip down memory lane. So these are the first prototype for the forearms. I did not use any templates whatsoever. A lot of eyeballing was involved. As you can see, there's some Velcro that I used, some 2mm craft foam, 3mm craft foam as well, and a little bit of hot glue. It wasn't fully realized though, as you can probably tell, but I resorted to buying some templates off of Etsy instead. So this was of no use, and I eventually got something that looked like this. Obviously, it's falling apart now. It didn't last. I don't think it was meant to last. Shoot, I don't even know what the other one is. I wore it to the premiere of Deadpool Wolverine, which was in July 24th, 25th. And it was definitely a kit bash. You see these blue parts, they were made out of the same material that was used for the forearm bracers from the costume that I got. And these yellow parts, these black and yellow parts that were over here and down there, I got them from some forearm gauntlets that I bought off of AliExpress or something. I don't know, they were like 20 bucks or something. So it was definitely a lot of kit bashing, as you can probably tell. I still kept using some more of that foam, really thick foam, 2mm, 3mm foam, anywhere where I found it necessary. Velcro, a lot of super glue for sure, but this one's meant to be much cleaner for sure, much cleaner and more tight, more form-fitting for sure. I remember the template was definitely a lot of trial and error for sure. Really had to make sure that it fit me really well. And that it did, but it does work rather well. I mean, let's see. I do have to be careful with it. Let's see, I don't know what side this is. Oh, it's the right side, it's labeled. Okay, cool. Look at that. Good on you, Jared. Okay, so you sort of like gotta open it up like this. There's a little tab, Velcro tab on the inside of the black parts and on the inside of the blue form. Just like close it. All right, these things are tight. They were meant to like not have it like any seams. You can see, look at that, tight. These things got very sweaty very fast. The biggest problem with these was this part of the forearms. The point of them was to just like adhere to my forearms, but they would just jut out. And so for the longest, I would always try to fix it without making that jut out. It was a full ordeal, which is why I'm glad that I 3D printed it, because you know I didn't really have to deal with that. But with 3D printing it came some more problems, which is the scaling. I'm in no way gonna pretend that I don't know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. So, and you can see, look at that. This is like a piece that was supposed to print this part of the form. It was supposed to fit my wrist. It didn't. This is tight. It hurts. Didn't work. This, what is this? Didn't work. This, I had so many test pieces. This isn't even all of it. This is only what I decided to save. I could have had some more, I didn't. I mean, this is what it's supposed to look like. And when I printed it, it couldn't even fit me. It would hurt to put it on and take it off.
I won't even be able to take it off.
This is a whole ordeal. And I kind of came to terms with the fact that I wasn't always gonna get it just right. When it came to 3D printing it, it wasn't working. But, you know, I'd rather have it fit me big than have it fit me small. Eventually, I bit the bullet. I got these 3D printed forearm gauntlets. They didn't come like this though. They were offered in different colors.
And by they I mean 2 dudes, 3 goods on Etsy. I chose the unfinished black finish. It arrived within a week and it cost me around $60 with shipping included. Did I mention it was custom sized? Which was free, by the way. Who likes free? Show of hands. Don't be shy. Me, I guess. There we go. They were also open to communicate with me. Definitely recommend. The price is reasonable. Shipping was handled well and it came at such a short notice. Real nice.
I got them printed in all black. The magnets came installed. And then I just took the liberty of spray painting it, covering some of the areas, adding some weathering. I started off with a black base coat, then I added some blue on top, and then I gave it a couple of passes with some black paint so I could give it that darker navy blue color. And I don't know how well you can see here, but every now and then you'd see how like it looks a little bit darker in some areas with a hint of blue popping out. I loved it. And these yellow bits, they were made of the 2mm craft foam that I had laying around. They were already yellow. And I didn't really have to match it to the yellows of the suit. They were close enough, honestly. Unfortunately, on the day that I was gonna sort of unveil the whole costume, upgrade it now, I don't know how it got lost. I lost one of the pieces to the forearms. And so I just was left hanging there with one forearm completely intact while the other one was just gone. And the chain piece broke, of all things. Of course it did. I mean, that thing was fragile, so it was understandable. But like, even the buckle fell off. Yeah, the magnets, they were an issue. They were falling off. It was kind of falling apart. And that's when I decided to do the shirtless Wolverine. Another issue was trying to get the forearm gauntlets to fit me. It went from putting some foam padding on the inside to eventually putting some foam padding on the gloves. So when I slid on, they maintained the shape. The biggest issue with this was definitely trying to get them to fit me. Trying to not make it look huge. Because I mean, let me show you. This is the left one. See, I'm not sure if you can see that. There's a little bit of a gap. I didn't want that. I want to, see? I solved all of that with the gloves. This is really bothering me. Trying to make it tight enough so like it wouldn't like flop around, but also not tight enough for like this would just pop out easily. I think that came to the magnets being a problem. I'm not even sure if they were the problem because it did get sweaty. So I'm probably thinking that I might have like sort of loosened it up a little, the glue, but I'm not sure. But aesthetics wise, it couldn't get any better. It sucks that I lost the other piece. I don't know where it's been. I'm still looking for it. Let me know if you guys find it. But yeah. Not bad. I mean, let's just compare what we used to have to what we have now. Look at that. Definitely more sleek. This one not so much. And this was more accurate. Let's just be honest. I'm just glad I finished it, to be honest. And I don't think it could get any better. I love it. I freaking love it.
Excuse me. There we go. Hi, Deadpool here. I kinda hate, but not really hate to cut it short here on such short notice. But the editor just decided to split this breakdown into a couple of parts. Otherwise, it would be too long and video retention would crash and burn. Let's see. Let's take a look at my notes and see if they are correct. This video marks the end of the breakdown of the forearm gauntlets. Only a couple more to go. We will post them eventually. You guys get it, right? Doesn't matter. The deed is done. Oh my. Oh my goodness, who might that be? Come here, you. Oh my goodness, there you are. What? Well, aren't you a little ray of sunshine? It's Mary Poppins, y'all. Let's take a look at how far this channel has come in this past year. Isn't that something? There's so much fun things to watch, I don't know where to start. Extraordinary. Cue this happy music. From the heart of my bottom, I hope that you had as much fun as I did making these videos. And it's been an immense honor making all this content for you guys. It would be a privilege to carry this on for the following year, then the next, then the next, then the next. For as long as we can. This is just the beginning. Happy holidays, everyone. And here's to a new year. JibTube shall see you in 2026. Wink. Bye-bye. Hook her up.